Alrighty, we are rounding off the evening with Rachael Mason, who is Head of Advanced Improvisation at the Second City. She graduated from Skidmore College with a degree in English Literature, concentrating on Shakespearean Studies. I imagine you read Hamlet. And she moved to Chicago to study comedy with the great Del Close. The finale, Rachael Mason.
Good evening. Thank you so much. So I'm the kind of person who devours books. So when I was asked to do this, I was like, how the hell do I pick one amazing book that changed my life? Do I pick Hamlet? Thank you, Vincent Truman. The book that led me to study Shakespearean College. Do I pick 100 Years of Solitude? Right? Yes, the book that led me to believe that magic is real. Yes. Or do I pick Infinite Jest? The book that led me to understand that books could be constructed differently than I thought books could be constructed. You need 2 motherfucking bookmarks for this book. In fact, if you deconstruct this book, you will find the book that I'm actually talking about. Yes, I'm not going to pick an amazing book. I'm going to pick a piece of shit that changed my life. Yes, the book I am going to talk about tonight is Clan of the Fucking Cave Bear. Yes, yes. Or as my good friend Daryl Jevons called it, prehistoric 50 Shades of Grey. And reason number 1 why I love this book is, yes, it is impeccably horny. It is so fucking horny, yada yada, prepubescent, learning about sex when I read it, yada yada yada. It taught me about Neander dog style. It taught me about throbbing members. It taught me about woman on top sex. Hell yes. So that leads me to reason number 2 why this book changed my life. It is feminist as fuck. 1, she is on top when she has sex. 2, the protagonist of this book is she, right? I mean, I'm a kid, I read a ton of books, and I love Holden and all those fucking assholes. But now I got a woman, all right? And then, she is not actually classically pretty. She's like the ugly outcast of the Neanderthal tribe. Yet she still finds John Delar. Yeah. Not to mention, she farts out a baby in a cave by herself. In fact, when I was on the table delivering a baby myself, I was like, if Ayla could fart out a baby in a cave, I can do it in a hospital with a fuck ton of doctors. Number 3, it inflamed my passion for historical fiction. Thank you. It is the site I source when I say women domesticated the horse. And in fact, an impeccable documentary starring, Daryl Hannah was made about this movie. It is not as horny as it should have been. Reason number 4 why I love this horrible book, why it changed my life. It led me to the big bookcase in the den. The big bookcase where my father, my mother, my grandfather would all stand around talking about the books that they loved. This book was just one of those multicolored books in the bookcase that I pulled out. So it's the book that taught me to first judge a book by its cover. And then read everything that's inside of it. That bookcase also brought me Castaneda, Kafka, Bukowski, and Marx. And I do mean Groucho. Reason number 5 why I love this book, I had already loved Nancy Drew, but it cemented my love of serial novels. Yeah, not quite as horny as all the dragon one. What's the Game of bones. Right? All right, so now in order of most horny to least horny, I would like to read out this series. Number 1, most horny Clan of the Cave Bear. Number 2, Mammoth Hunters. Number 3, Plains of Passage. Number 4, Shelters of Stone. Number 5, Valleys of the Horses. And number 6, Land of the Painted Caves. All of them are horny, but Land of the Painted Caves, least horny. And then finally, I would like to say that that this is the kind of like piece of shit novel, right? That just makes you love reading. You want to read another book, right? If this Jean M. All, or if that's how you say her fucking name, who knows? Ah well, I don't know. That broad, I have bought all 6 of her fucking piece of shit novels. Because that first one was so impeccably horny and feminist, I could not deny the power of it. I did want to talk to you about some serious shit tonight, but instead, I will leave you with this. Read a piece of shit novel. It will change your life.